All right. Well, you may be surprised at how many people are injured due to fireworks each year. We have some safety tips for you. Right now, we're going to go over to our good friend. I believe it's who's joining us here. We have Jason Daniels from DeKalb County Fire. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. We have technical difficulties, but hey, man, you're saving the day for us here. All right. From your experience in Metro Atlanta, how big of a spike in fireworks do you relate to getting calls on the 4th?
Yeah, so the fourth typically can be a busier time for us.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Sorry about that. I was saying that the fourth sometimes can be busier for us due to the influx of fireworks and the amount of people using them. And us as DeKalb County Fire Rescue, want to make sure that people are using fireworks the correct way and the safest way possible.
What kind of fireworks are legal here in Georgia? I mean, I know there's different types. What kind are illegal for people to use?
Correct. So when we talk about fireworks, we want to make sure that the citizens are using consumer grade fireworks. There's a big difference between the consumer grade and the professional fireworks, and all consumer grade fireworks are legal here in Georgia.
Hmm. How much is a problem controlling the legal fireworks? Is there a problem with that here, or could it be a problem?
It could be a problem. Obviously, like you said, those people that are using the professional fireworks have the license to do so.
Hmm.
So they are a little bit better trained at using those bigger and louder fireworks that cover more area. And again, we just want to make sure that our citizens are taking heed and taking precaution while using the consumer grade fireworks
Yeah.
correctly.
What's the most common mistakes people use when trying to, or that happen when people try to set off these fireworks at home?
Well, as we all know, we see the social media trends and the different things that go on. I think social media is a big player, and the trends are a big player in how people get injured using fireworks. The most typically what we see are people lighting multiple fireworks at the same time, which can obviously pose a problem, being that the timing is everything when it comes to fireworks. The fuses are different, the different lengths. It takes shorter times for some to go off and longer for others.
Yeah.
And again, so that can pose a problem. Also, people trying or attempting to relight a firework that they already tried to light, it did not go off,
Hmm.
right? Oftentimes that can cause tragedy as well.
You know, when I was a kid, sparklers were the thing, right? We as kids would run around with these sparklers, two at a time, three at a time, or whatever. Put them in your ear. That kind of can they actually cause some harm?
Oh, sparklers are very dangerous. As you just said, as a kid, right? People typically give sparklers to kids because they think that they are, uh, they have the least amount of potential to do damage, and it's actually not the case. Sparklers burn very hot. They burn enough to actually melt glass. We're talking about 1,300 degrees or so when it comes to actually lighting a sparkler. So they are very dangerous and should not be handled by children.
We were just reckless, I think. We were just a little bit reckless here. What should someone do when they get injured? What's the first thing you do?
If you were to get injured, the first thing you want to do is call 911. So you want to be able to get help en route to you before you start to remedy any type of injury. But when you're talking about any types of burns or anything like that, you want to obviously remove the person from the immediate area where they actually got burned. Um, and again, make sure you call 911 first. And then if there's any type of, if the person is bleeding or there's any type of trauma because of the burn, you want to try to wrap that as soon as possible and stop the loss of blood, obviously, and just wait for EMS to arrive.
So many people lighting fireworks around this time of year, neighborhood to neighborhood, right? I have to go to work early in the morning. I'm hearing this thing popping off all night long. I mean, do you think we're doing a good job so far trying to police this thing? I mean, how much? Obviously, it starts to amp up around this time of year as far as the injuries and the reports that you all get. Should we do a better job? Is this something we can do to kind of curb the amount of hazards that come with this?
Well, I will say this: we always encourage people to go to the bigger shows, meaning the professional fireworks. We do want to say that, but we do understand and want people to enjoy their time with their family as well. So we do understand that people will they will have their own fireworks show, if you will. But we do encourage people to go to the professional shows. But we could do a better job as citizens. First, you want to read the labels of of the fireworks to know what that firework does. Make sure you have that firework facing the right direction. Oftentimes, we'll see injuries where they'll put the firework down, not understanding where it's going to come out at, and oftentimes that can be, the firework will be shot into the direction of where people are, right? Or they may have it, it may be turned the wrong direction and can cause injury that way as well.
Hmm.
So be diligent in reading the packaging, know what you're doing. Keep kids and pets away from fireworks. As I said before, don't attempt to relight a firework.
Hmm.
Um, don't light multiple fireworks at the same time. So those are some things that also a good thing to put in there as well, is to make sure that you have some type of water source or extinguishment source nearby while lighting your fireworks.
Yeah.
Oftentimes we'll see things get out of control because those fireworks are wrapped in paper, which is a flammable material,
Hmm.
which will also sometimes catch on fire, and people don't have anything immediate that they can actually grab to actually put out that fire at that time.
Yeah.
Also, you want to think about where you are lighting the fireworks, right? We don't want to light fireworks next to dry brush or any type of foliage or anything like that, because it can immediately catch fire as well and cause a bigger problem.
Yeah. Captain Jaeson Daniels, thank you so much for joining us, man. Have a safe and happy 4th of July.
Thank you, sir. You do the same.
All right, take care.